Okay, so Morandi is a project I've been working on as part of this design course. It's based on my experience of drawing every day since 2024. It's your quiet guide to artistic growth. So the problem I've found, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this, is that artists work best with constraints, um, which is a super useful rule to follow, and I found this really true. But if you're trying to draw every single day or draw a lot, you kind of get faced with this paralysis of endless choice and this creative drift that is really difficult to overcome. And it can be really tough or difficult to feel inspired or get excited about something to draw if you're doing it every single day. And so Morandi is here to try and help you beat that creative drift by giving you structured and daily prompts, and also critique your art so that you can iterate and become a better artist. Um, So when you first open up Morandi, you're shown this homepage that puts your art at the center of it. So you can scroll through this list here, and it will always take priority, and you can just be reminded of how far you've come. But when you're ready to be inspired, you can click on today's stick, and you get taken to this page here. So all of these are AI generated images to try and give you some sort of inspiration, and each one has a separate prompt associated with it. So say I've clicked on this blue one, it animates up and says sketch a quiet moment at twilight using just two values and one accent color. You can also click this button here to chat with Morandi and try and craft a prompt of your own. Once you've accepted that, you can talk to your prompt. So Morandi will give you some focus and a reference of how you can kind of be inspired here. And then if you click on this text box, you'll get some icebreaker questions, and you can really dig into more about the prompt. So you can think about its references or how to apply the prompt practically. Anything you want. That's the joy of AI, right? So once you're ready to log your art, you get a lovely animation. So say I've logged this picture of some styling murmurations. It will get sucked into this lollipop stick and then slot back down to your home page, and there it is logged for the rest of time. But you can also be inspired by the previous art you've done. So you can talk to Morandi about your previous art. So for instance, if I click chat about this Winnie the Pooh picture, Morandi would tell me the prompt that inspired it, and I could probably see the previous chat we had about it. But if I click on iterate, Morandi will critique it and give me new ways on how I can make this even better. So if I had more time, I would probably dig into systems design. So structuring the prompts and the system prompts on how to help guide you on your journey here. So at the moment, it's kind of just random, but I think, as I said at the start, I want this to be a structured journey that takes into account your growth as an artist. I built an onboarding sequence to try and understand what your goal as an artist is, what you care about, get all that really useful context. I want to understand how I can actually bring in more context into conversations, like previous art or art I care about, so that I can have a better conversation with Randy. And I want to better surface why prompts are being suggested. So instead of them just appearing, you can kind of understand, okay, Morandi's given me this for this purpose. I'd also extend this app here. So at the moment, it's just using static images and text, but it should be using AI, right? It shouldn't be too hard. So I extend that, and I'd probably improve some of the animations here because they're a little bit janky. I've also got some links. So if you want to see any of my one pages, the recombination exercise we did that led to me using this lollipop stick design, or the Figma, that's all there.